Hey, this is Ben with WODprep, and today we're going to talk about how to get your handstand walk. I'm going to talk about the few things that I did that helped take me from 0 handstand walks to now being able to walk across the gym, do zigzags, even knock out some freestanding handstand push-ups. But before we get into that, I just released my first ever ebook. It's called As RX'd, the how-to guide to take your training to the next level. So if you want your completely free copy, all you have to do is go to www.wodprep.com and your name and email address, and I will send you that ebook right away. I've gotten some really good response, so I'm excited to spread the word and get it out there. All right, so let's dig right in. Handstand walk progressions. Number 1, you need to ask yourself, are you ready to do handstand walks? Most people in CrossFit have a tendency to want to do all these fancy movements before they're ready. A lot of people want to do kipping muscle-ups, kipping pull-ups, before they even have strict muscle-ups or strict pull-ups. And to me, that is nothing more than asking for injury. So don't try handstand walking until you have at least a strict handstand push-up, okay, at least one, or 30 seconds of nose-to-wall handstand hold. You'll see in this picture I'm about to overlay, my nose is facing the wall, I'm all the way up against it, my core is tight, I'm keeping a nice hollow body position. If you can hold that position for 30 seconds unbroken, then that's going to tell me that you have the shoulder strength, the core stability to at least start playing around with being able to walk on your hands. All right, next. My favorite drills are called wall drills. Shoulder taps and hip touches. A shoulder tap is where I get up nose to wall on the wall, and then I shift my weight from my left hand to my right hand, picking up my opposite hand to touch the opposite shoulder. So you'll see in this video, I'm doing shoulder taps. I'm taking my right hand, lifting it up to touch my left shoulder, and then vice versa. What this teaches you is it teaches you how to transfer your weight from one hand to the next. Whenever you're doing a handstand walk, it's all about keeping balance and being able to transfer your weight from one hand to the next. So the shoulder taps teach you how to do that. They teach you how to shift your weight, but not too much so that you fall over, but obviously your feet are anchored to the wall, so they give you a little bit of stability. Next, we have hip touches. This is like the RX Plus version of shoulder taps. So instead of just lifting your hand really quick to touch your opposite shoulder, this time you're lifting your hand all the way up to touch your hip that's on the same side. So I'm taking my right hand all the way to my right hip, and then I transfer left hand all the way to my left hip. It is tough, but if you can master doing these two drills, it's really, really going to pay dividends for walking across the gym on your hands. I know the first time I ever practiced these drills, someone taught them to me, I tried them, and then later that day I walked for the first time ever on my hands. So it's amazing how well these work. If you're looking for some ways to implement these in your training, I recommend hitting some EMOMs. So a simple nothing but shoulder and hip touch workout could be 10 minutes every minute on the minute. You're doing 20 shoulder taps and then 10 hip touches, obviously alternating each time. If you can do that, even just for a couple minutes, chances are you're going to be ready to move on to the next level, which is walkaways. So the same format, you're going to have your nose to the wall, up on the wall. First, you're going to try just kicking your feet, kicking your toes away from the wall and doing a handstand hold. What's great about having the wall right behind you is even if you fail, even if you fall back down, you don't have to kick all the way back up. The wall is there to catch you. You can reposition yourself and get right back up. So once you've kind of gotten the hang of holding yourself in a freestanding handstand with that wall as an assistant, then you're going to try walkaways. And all that is you're, instead of just kicking away from the wall and holding it, you're kicking away from the wall, getting past that tipping point, and then letting the momentum pull you forward. As you'll see in this video, I kick away from the wall, I let my legs fold over my body, keeping a tight core, I slowly but surely walk away from the wall. What's cool is that even if you do fail, you are going to fall back, your feet are going to touch the wall, you won't necessarily have to kick all the way back up every single time. The wall just offers some excellent support instead of just having a spotter on hand. Another thing that you can do with the walkaways, if you're too afraid to fall forward, just have someone stick out their hand and make sure that if you do fall too far forward, they're there to catch you. So these drills, although they are very, very simple, I assure you, once you master them, once you practice these walkaways, you are going to be on your way to absolutely crushing handstand walks. All right, again, if you want to learn more how to take your training to the next level, get more videos like these, make sure you go to WODprep.com, enter your name and email address, and I'll send you all kinds of good stuff, including that new ebook that I wrote. Thank you so much. Go out and crush it this week.